3 years ago, I got into my first 9 to 5 job as an accountant. Sounds really exciting, right? Yeah, exactly, not really. However, I just wanted to do the job because I wanted to make some money. Because when you are a student, you are broke, you don't have that money to buy anything. However, when I got into my first 9 to 5 job, I got money to spend because I lived at my parents' house, so I didn't have any expenses, and this income from this job, I could use almost all the income as an investment. So I started investing into Bitcoin, ETF, gold, and I was happy with myself because now the money will work for me and I don't have to work for the money that much. So I invested into Bitcoin. The Bitcoin raised like 4 times. So it was like 500% increase on my investment. So return on investment was pretty fucking good. So I was happy. But then I realized the few $1,000s that I made by this Bitcoin investment won't change my life that much. Don't get me wrong, it's a great few $1,000s, it's great money. However, it will not change the trajectory of my life. So instead of investing all of my income into investments like Bitcoin, ETF and gold, I started investing into something different. I started investing into myself. I started buying courses on self-development, sales, spirituality. I started investing just into my knowledge, into books and so on. Because these investments have potential to change the trajectory of my life forever. So even though I made some few 100% return on investment from Bitcoin, it's not life-changing. But if you get some valuable wisdom from the course, now that can easily change your life completely. Because I just believe investing into yourself is the best investment that you can ever make. Because if you keep investing into yourself, into your wisdom, into your knowledge, in a few years' time, you will become so much better person. You will become more capable, more confident, better in every single aspect of your life. And if you become better, in the future, you will undeniably make more money. So I don't believe it's a good idea to save all of your money if you don't make that much money. Why to save chump change if your goal is to make fuck ton of money in the future? And if you invest into yourself, it will be far easier to make so much more money in the future. Because imagine that you are not confident, you are not shy, you are afraid to take any action towards your dream life. However, if you read books, if you take action on that new knowledge, you will gain the confidence through action. You will gain the confidence through the work that you put into yourself. And now you are confident to do yoga teacher sessions, you are confident to start on your business, you are confident to move abroad and to get new life experience. And that will shape your character. And thanks to that character development, you will make more income in the future. You will become financially free. You won't have to work in a 9 to 5 job in a fucking office as an accountant your whole day anymore. So my goal right now is to just develop myself the most in the least amount of time. so I can achieve that financial and time freedom in the future. Because I don't want to work in a 9 to 5 job my whole life. I don't want to work in an office behind a computer as a fucking accountant anymore. So that's why I decided to take a huge step forward and to move from Czech Republic working in a 9 to 5 job to moving to New Zealand to build myself up. I have more free time. I am training 2 times per day MMA, which you might say is waste of time and money. However, I don't think so. Because if you learn how to fight, you will develop your confidence. I'm having my first fight coming up in just 4 months. And I believe if I'm gonna complete this training, if I'm gonna complete and maybe win that fight, my confidence will increase, let's say, 30%. And that fucking confidence increase is worth all the time and money spent by doing training and by fighting. Because if you increase your confidence, now you will have more courage. Now you have the balls to start the business that you wanted to start. Now you have the confidence to call the project girl. Now you've got the confidence to just conquer the world. And the return on the investment is in thousands and thousands of percent. Not like Bitcoin in like 500%, which is still good. However, if you develop your character, the return on your investment will be just way higher. So invest into yourself. It's good to invest some money in the long-term investments like Bitcoin, gold. However, what will change truly your life will be just investment into yourself. So don't be afraid to spend your money on yourself. Your future self will be proud of you. Thanks for watching this video and have a great day. Pew!